Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the bed, y'all. What is going on? This, of course, is what you should be watching. Okay. It's a little special edition, y'all. We're gonna mix it up today. So, this is my what you should be watching number 50, y'all. I was like, wait a minute, I don't put 50 of these out. Go me. I ain't even realize it. So today, of course, y'all know, if this is your first time finding my channel, welcome, welcome to you. Those of y'all that's already been rocking with me, welcome back. Usually with what you should be watching, sometimes I could have special edition ones that's dedicated to a particular genre, actor, actress, I usually do a monthly one that I give you guys a breakdown of what is coming out to movies and streaming services for that month. And today we're going to do that. We're going to get into some of the October movies and TV shows that's coming out, but we are also going to talk about some of my horror favorites. Okay, I am a horror girl. I know everybody's not into that. But, I love me some horror. Me and my son used to actually have a tradition that we would watch horror movies together. But, now he all grown on me. We don't be getting into it like we used to. But I still get in my mood that I like to watch them sometime. And I'm going to just have some honorable mentions that are things I did get to catch up on that came from my September list that I thought was really good. So just in case, sometimes some of the categories y'all hear me put them in, no specific order is honorable mentions. If you was under a rock and you missed it, okay, coming soon, soon come, old school classic favorites, things of that nature. So we will have some honorable mentions of some things that I feel like y'all need to be watching if y'all wasn't watching it. And we got what's coming up in October going down. But let me say hi to some of the people and see who we got up in here before we get into it. Hey, Kenzu, thank you for coming back. Hey, Daria, always the first one to leave a comment. Okay, I appreciate you. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry, y'all, 1 minute. Okay, I always have a person of the week, usually every Saturday. I know I fell off with it for a minute. Okay, so we had Kendall, we had Miss Sharon, we had Protagonist, we had Grandlander, we had Miss Natural Beauty, we had HEA, we had Bobby Ray, we had Savannah, we had Cornelius, we had LSW, we had Vonnie Love, Suburbia Jones, Candy Love, Renee Beckham, Buck Ziva, Sierra K, Miss Jean, Patty, and Dawn Walton. And I think my number 20 is going to be Daria because she always be coming through. So Daria is the person of the week for this week, shine a light on her. She always be supporting all the channels. And I do appreciate that. Michelle Willa, what's going on? Lady Virtue, what's happening? Thank you for coming through. Definitely appreciate it. Greta, how are you? Candy Love is back in the building. Definitely appreciate you guys for coming. What's up, Torian? How are you? So, you guys, like I said, I love me some horror. So we're going to talk about horror for just a minute. We ain't going to be on it too long. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. Okay. But I wanted to talk about just some of the ones that I love watching this time of year. Like, everybody have their thing. I don't really do the decorations. I don't usually dress up in too many costumes. Okay, I did have my share little Halloween parties that I've been to and ones that I threw for my son when he was small. And I give out candy every now and then. But the thing I love the most is just watching my horror movies. And it ain't got to be Halloween for me to watch it. But I do, like I said, have my tradition during, that time of the year that me and my son would just pull out all the DVDs, or we got a whole bunch of movies that saved on the computer. We would stream it from there, stream it, of course, from the streaming services, whichever way, it didn't matter. It definitely went down when it's this time of year. and it would be some that we would get into, and a lot of them are actually very silly if you really think about it. They don't even be scaring me. I laugh at them now and I'll be like, how the heck was this ever scaring me at any time? I do not wait a minute, I ain't asked you to put nothing up here. That's not even what I'm looking for, so get out of here. But Um, yeah, I basically, just have like favorites that I like, even though they really goofy to me now. If you think about it, it be given, what we be saying some of the Tubi movies be given. That's what it be given sometime, where it looks so fake and you see different mistakes they make and everything else. But for some reason I still enjoy them. And like I was saying too, I think Kendall, when we was last having the Saturday Sit with Miss Kira Speaks, a shout out to her. I was saying how horror really is kind of like has different genres within itself, right? If you think about it, you can have the vampire horror, the witch. Okay, all right, got my little witch hat on. um, and then you can have like the fairies and vampires, or you can have the slasher ones. It can be given like a little bit of thriller. And what people think of as horror actually falls into a lot of different brackets. Like I said, some of the stuff just be making me laugh. But when I was actually looking up, like to see what other people had as far as their horror list, it was funny to me because some of the things they had up there, I was like, I just would not have this. And even when I was doing the Gangster Mafia, edition one a while back, I think that was last year, it was funny to me, some of the movies they had there would not be ones that I would have in that category. And then I felt like some other ones was missing. So I kind of feel like it's the same way when it comes to this genre. I guess it's just like, 'cause they was picking some random things, to be honest with y'all, that I was like, why was this up here? So I can't show all of them, but just to give y'all kind of idea of some of the stuff I've seen. This was some things that came up. So you had, of course, Jason, who's definitely going to be a part of that horror genre with the Friday 13th. You're going to have Michael Myers. You got your Freddy. You got Pinhead from Hellraiser. Then they got Chucky up there. And I'm like, I don't necessarily think Chucky is really horror. He cracks me up. I love some Chucky, though. Then they had Jaws up there. I don't necessarily see Jaws as horror either, but I get it. And then we got the Scream mask, of course. You got Get Out, which in terms of more recent movies, I definitely would say Get Out set the standard. Like they changed the game. Everybody was over here trying to copy it and make something similar to it, and it's like you can't. It just is what it is. Don't even try. And Hannibal, I love me some Hannibal. I actually love that. Then of course they got the chick from what is it, The Exorcist. Okay, we got the Texas Massacre. I never was the Chainsaw Massacre. I was never really into that. My son always tried to get me to watch it. That one to me is just like, whatever. I can watch it or I cannot watch it. And then they had Annabelle up there, and I'm like, why is Annabelle up here? Annabelle never scared me. I was never here for that. Okay, I would rather watch Chucky any day over her. And of course, now we had Megan come through. But I just thought it was interesting that they had those ones up there. And then of course, you can't talk about horror without talking about The Shining with Jack Nicholson. Okay, he just was doing what needed to be done in there. He really was. There's no denying that. And then you got The Birds by of course Alfred Hitchcock, which is one of my mom's favorites. She can't stand horror movies, but for some reason she loved Anthony Perkins and she would rock with him with that on Psycho Child. That was one of Cujo wasn't no joke, Candy Love. Okay, let's be real. Cujo was no daggone joke. Okay. She said I was afraid of Cujo as a kid. 2020 made me watch it again and laugh the entire time. Listen, Cujo was definitely no joke. Okay. And so then she said I could watch Get Out without a problem. Yeah, Get Out was good though. It really did change the game. And every time I watch it, I notice something different about it. And I love movies that's like that you just always can see something different every time you watch it. Sorian said watching horror movies with the majority black audiences be the best ones. You know, you had to be extra. Yes, absolutely. And I tell y'all all the time, I know my neighbors get tired of me because I'm a person that yell at the TV. Okay, I always be cursing the dad on TV out. So yeah. Um, but yeah, I felt like, well, we missing some things here, right? So I just thought this was interesting that these was the ones that they had in their choices, whether it was a top 20 list, top 10 list, top 50, whatever. And you know, some of my favorites, like I said, I can't talk about them all. There's so many. But definitely the Conjuring, the first one, I was in on that. I ain't gonna lie, okay. Hereditary, baby, they was not playing, okay. The Exorcist definitely goes down. You see, they keep trying to make remakes and bring that back, and everybody be trying to catch that magic that one have. I just don't feel like you can. They also had the Nun up here, which I told y'all before. I really didn't get into the Nun like that. The Nun wasn't giving me nothing, okay, at all. I already mentioned The Shining. Midsummer was another one that I was like, what the hell is going on? You know, of course, we talked about Get Out. Sinister had me shook. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. That was one that I was a little scared. I don't get scared too often, but that one definitely did something for me. Um, Insidious, the first one, you know, I was kind of into that. I was into 28 Days Later. I know some people wasn't, but I was. You know, as far as more recent ones, right? That's not really those old school classics that we know about. Um, um, well, I would say recent years because it ain't really recent, but y'all know what I mean. And then as far as like the older ones, of course, the Halloween's the original one. Now, Friday the 13th, I don't really rock with the original one because if you think about it, or if you saw that one, you know when Jason first started, he was over here wearing a damn pillowcase and it was giving me Ku Klux Klan. So I ain't mess with Jason until he put the hockey mask on. Okay. I said, what the heck is this? But I kind of empathize with Jason a little bit because I'm like, y'all did let this boy drown and y'all was making fun of him. Y'all was over here trying to get it in and wasn't paying no attention to him. So that's why every time they over here come into this damn camp, which why you come into this camp when you know these murders happen there any daggone way, you know, he was taking y'all out every time y'all was trying to get in. So I was like, I really don't blame him so much. Whereas Michael is a little different because he just was always psychotic and crazy, you know, from the get-go. Another one of my faves, I love Stephen King. I love a lot of different things from him. So like the original Pet Sematary, not the remake. I'm into that one. You know, I love me some Creep Show and I love Tales from the Crypt. Okay. I don't know why, but I just did. And if y'all shout out to Loki Cave, if y'all follow them, they actually doing reviews, I think, on Tales from the Crypt. I will be tuning in for that. Like the original Ed, Carrie, Thinner, Sleepwalker, Misery, Kathy Bates, like nothing else needs to be said. Okay. She just nobody's doing it like Kathy and Misery. I'm sorry. Right. And Secret Window is like one of his most disturbing movies to me, with Johnny Depp. And then John Carpenter, there's some I like from him, like even Christine, even though it looks all cheesy now, looking at it, I will still watch me some Christine. I don't care. You know, vampires. And of course, he did the original Halloween. I already mentioned Alfred Hitchcock, like The Birds, you know, Psycho, The Shining. Candyman had me in a chokehold too. I remember we went to see Candyman in the movie theater, child. That voice, I remember me and my best friend went running through the damn parking lot trying to get out of the room after we watched that movie. And like the Night of the Living Dead, the Dawn of the Dead, like I said, I'm typically not a scary person, but I will never forget one time I borrowed a whole bunch of VHS tapes from a girlfriend of mine. I was pregnant with my son, and she was like, "You sure you want to sit up and watch all of those?" I'm like, "Yeah, girl, I'm a horror girl. It don't bother me." She said, "Okay." I went upstairs and was watching those movies. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I thought I heard something downstairs, and the next thing you know, I was on the phone whispering to her like, "I'm scared. Come upstairs." And she was cracking up, child. I was like, after hearing them with that rings every minute, and I thought I heard something, it was a wrap for me. But that don't usually happen to me too often. Rosemary's Baby is another classic. Okay, I can rock with that. The Omen, you know. And I was never really into The Purge, but I ain't gonna lie. After like I think the last two that came out, I went and rewatched all of them, and I kind of got a different, perspective on those because I felt like those was things that could happen in real life. Okay, so oh yes, Tori, and definitely the Poltergeist. The Poltergeist had people in a chokehold. The Poltergeist definitely had people in a on chokehold. I ain't even gonna lie about that. No, Candy, it's gonna be next Saturday. It's gonna be every second Saturday of the month will be trivia. And then the first Saturday of the month is the what you should be watching in self-care. Because when I was doing all of them in one day, it was too much for me, okay? And then I had changed trivia to the second and the fourth Saturday, but I've just been having so much going on now. That's why y'all haven't seen it in a minute, but I had to cut it down to once a month. So it's gonna be every second Saturday we will be rocking out. Okay, so for October, November, December is going to be the second Saturday, and then in January around my birthday, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm working on something because I want to do a special one for my birthday, so that one might end up being like a 2-night event. We're going to see. I'm working some things out for that, and I'm hopefully gonna be celebrating my birthday, okay, making 2 years on YouTube, and hopefully 1,000 subscribers. So, that's gonna be our little celebration time. So we might get like a double night of trivia then. But for right now, I'm gonna keep it at the once a month. That works for me because there's some other things that I'm trying to add in on the channel as well that I've been putting off for the longest time. And I'm like, the next thing you know, it's going to be a whole nother year. And I'm still not going to add, those other things in that I want to add in. So that's how we going to do that. But yeah, you guys, if any of you do watch, horror movies, like I said, that's not everybody's cup of tea. Put it in the comments. If you come on the replay, let me know what is your favorites, what you rock with during this time, what you like to get into. Tell me all about it, okay? Yeah, The Exorcist is your favorite. Child, that girl with her neck turning and coming down them stairs backwards. That definitely was no joke. Now, as far as more recent ones, that's like probably in this past, what I would say 3 years or so. Talk to Me, hands down, took the cake for me this year. And you know what's funny about it? A lot of the ones that really kind of, I was like, oh shoot, wait a minute, this is good. It has been the ones that are actually what would be, considered to be independent or low budget films, right? So I feel like they kind of set the mark where they letting it be known you don't have to have this, crazy big budget in order for you to actually be able to make a mark, right? And if I'm not mistaken, I heard that these was YouTubers that did this, but they did a good job, even though I was like, why are y'all going in here and touching this damn hand? I'm confused. Okay, this was like the equivalent of those movies where they want to go and touch the daggone Ouija board. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, but they did a very good job with this film. I'm not even gonna lie. Another one was Evil Dead Rise. I thought that was pretty good. Smile. I thought that one was good as well. What was the other one? I'm not even too sure if I had got a screenshot of it or not. Yeah. Okay, so Evil Dead Rise, Smile, and The Barbarian. I thought these was interesting as far as recent ones go. Like I said, there don't be too many recent ones that I really be checking for. Most of the stuff I watch be old stuff. But I gotta give them credit where credit is due, especially that daggone Smile. I was like, wait a minute. And I remember when they was doing the marketing for that and everybody was showing up at different daggone concert arenas and baseball games and all kind of stuff and just standing there with a damn smile on their face. I was like, yeah, no. Okay. And the Pope's Exorcist with Russell Crowe was actually good, and that was supposedly based on a true story. about a Pope's exorcist that worked with the Pope. So I don't know how much of it was accurate, but I would say that was interesting. Now I watched one that had Joseph Sikora from Daggone Power in it called Fear, and I was like, yeah, no, I didn't really care that much for that one. I think they got that up on either HBO. I can't really remember right now, but if I find out, I'll tell y'all. But that one, of course, was just a situation where whatever your fears was, it was like the house or something like that was basically able to bring it up. But child, I was like, I don't know about all of that. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying. He said, I'm a big scaredy cat. The first Jurassic Park had you terrified. Oh Lord, but these I love the Jurassic Park too. Can do. Please hit the subscribe, y'all. Yes. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you're so inclined, hit that like button. Okay. Share the video. I do appreciate it. Comment on it and all that good stuff. Make sure that your notifications is on. Put me up in that algorithm. Okay. As Moochie would say, I can't say it like her, but y'all get the gist of it. Lady Virtue says the original House on the Haunted Hill, Halloween, Children of the Corn, Candyman, Creep Show, Tales from Space. Okay, Lady Virtue. I know that's right. What's up, DeMarcus Vaughn? Thanks for coming through. Yes, Halloween is in the air. It's that time of the year. And I already see people putting up a bunch of Christmas stuff. I'm like, Dad, get past Halloween first. Psycho and The Shining, yeah. Torian said, Evil Dead Rise was disgusting. Disgustingly disturbing. Yes, it was. Very, very. I was like, okay, I was not expecting this, right? Okay, that was on Starz. All right. Yeah. You liked it? Oh, Fear was okay. Okay. Yeah. A Quiet Place. Yes, that is another one. That is definitely another one that was good as far as like more recent. Because there's not too many of these recent ones that really be doing anything for me. I will go back to the old ones no matter how corny they are. I would typically go back to the old ones and check in on those ones before I would something that's new. But I have to give them credit where credit is due, with those few. So as far as just honorable mentions, you guys, of different shows that I did mention to y'all, as far as Saturday that I did get to go back and actually watch. The first one is The Changeling that had came out on September 8th. This show is weird as I don't know what. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all because at one point I had even thought about doing reviews on it, but I was like, I don't even think I can review this because I don't know half the stuff that's going on in here. I usually watch it and then I'll go to Teflon Tony on YouTube and I look at his reviews so he could break it down for me. Okay. So, and every time he breaks it down, then I usually understand it and have a better concept of it. But for some reason, it's so intriguing to me. And even though I don't fully understand everything that's happening, I still keep tuning in. So I'm like, they doing something right because they got me just wondering, like, where is this going? What's really happening? And the fact that, Lakeith was in it was really what made me want to check it out to begin with. But I'm intrigued. I want to see this to the end. I want to know what's gonna go down. So that is one that I did get a chance to go and check out. What did you think of? I know what you did last summer. That was okay, the original one. I remember back then we was like, oh, I know what you did last summer. It's not, I wouldn't say it's one of the best. It wouldn't be in my top 10, but definitely, one that's up there. Yeah, The Changeling is definitely wild. There's stuff going on that you like, what's happening here? I'm really enjoying The Changeling. Okay. And she said, yes, The Changeling is confusing. Yeah, you gotta pay attention to everything. It's definitely not one of them shows that you could, look away from and start doing whatever on your phone or something, because you will look back up and be like, wait, how did we get here? So that's definitely one though that I think people, should check out. And another one that was already on my list, I shared it in the community tab. I didn't get to do any reviews on it, but I did watch it. Was The Other Black Girl. This also had me like, what the heck is happening here? What is really going on? It definitely was interesting. And I believe Miss Kira Speaks was telling me that it was based off a book, but she said they did make changes from the book, which a lot of times they do. So it was some things that they basically changed. This had came out on September 13th on Hulu. And yeah, I thought it was really interesting. I thought it was really, really interesting. I don't know if anybody else was watching it. Of course, she was the only black girl at the office, and you know how they would just try to like throw her under the bus and stuff. And then you had another black girl that ends up coming to work at the office, and it's like, is she really there to help her? Or is she there to start some daggone shenanigans? And is it an even bigger situation that's going on that nobody knows about? Right? So that definitely was interesting. Then we have, of course, American Horror Stories. I was thinking about doing reviews on this. This actually started September 20th because I was reviewing American Horror Stories before, right? And then I kind of even wanted to go back and do like a revisiting, because I like some of the seasons of American Horror Story. I can't say I like them all, but I definitely love the ones like with the witches, the one with the hotel. I love the ones that had like Angela Bassett and Kathy Bates in it and things of that nature. But I didn't know if I was gonna have time to do reviews on it. So I'm like, instead of doing an episode by episode, because I found out it's only 5 episodes and then they go on break and they don't know when the other half is coming. So I'm thinking of doing something that would be like an overall. And then later on, you're going to have American Horror Stories come out on October 26th. And to my understanding, it's just a 4 episode special that they're doing for Halloween. So more than likely, I'm going to probably cover that as opposed to, doing each episode by episode. And that'll be kind of part of my little horror thing that I'll do, for Halloween. If I could squeeze that in there, then I may try to do something like that. And this is kind of reminding me of Rosemary's Baby so far. It's just still giving me that kind of vibe. It just seemed like kind of a, an updated version of Rosemary's Baby to me. But this, y'all, was on Hulu. This came out September 22nd. And baby, this was good. This could have actually been in the theaters, in my opinion. Now, I wasn't too crazy about the ending, but I wasn't expecting this. This movie had me in here like 3 o'clock in the morning one night. I was just too lazy to go and come out of Hulu and look for something else. So I ended up clicking on it after me and my son was watching Only Murders in the Building. That's another one of my guilty pleasures. And I was not expecting this movie to be so good. This girl was doing her damn thing in there. It's called No One Will Save You. And it's kind of basically aliens, all right? That's another category I forgot to to put in there as far as horror is concerned. This is like an alien type of vibe, right? Baby, this thing was an unknown mess in here, okay? It really wasn't. And she said The Other Black Girl was good. Michelle, yeah. Zeri says I'm gonna watch that. Sierra says The Other Black Girl had me at first and then got into really enjoying it. Okay. Kendall said I just finished watching The Other Black Girl, loved it. I thought Tori I thought of Torian because of the subject matters. Yeah, it's deep. It really is. There's a lot going in there. Lady Virtue says I can't get into American horror for some reason. Yeah, I mean, everybody not gonna like it, but I will say some seasons was better than others. Like I said, I like the ones that had like Angela Bassett, Kathy Bates. I like the one that was the hotel, because at this point they done had 11 different seasons. So like those first beginning seasons, I feel like I liked a little bit more than the last ones. I didn't like the one that they came out with like last year or the year before. I wasn't that crazy about that one. Yeah, I think it was last year, because at that point I had already had my channel. I didn't have my channel before with the other season. So I had thought about doing it, but then I was like, I'm not really feeling this season. And I said I will wait and see how this season now would go, and see if I might possibly want to talk about it. But yeah, Coven, yes, that Coven one was fire. That one was fire. I think that's been they best one. So I was actually thinking about revisiting that one. Who knows? Because sometimes there's so many things I want to talk about, but I don't be having time to talk about all of them. And then you got Gen V, y'all. Gen V, Gen V, Gen V, Gen V. Okay, on Prime. But they put out the first 3 episodes of this, and within 3 minutes of watching that first episode, I was like, "Oh, okay. Oh, I see what y'all doing. Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea." Okay, if you was watching The Boys, then you already know how The Boys get down, which that's one of my favorites. This is definitely on and popping. Okay, I'm invested in this. I'm invested in this. I was trying to get my son to watch it with me, but he couldn't really watch all the episodes. But this is definitely a good one, y'all. I would definitely say, be on the lookout for this one. And then we have, of course, Continental. I wanted to talk about this one too, but shout out to Moochie. She had laryngitis, so I don't know if we could still put something together where we could do like an overall of just the 3 episodes, because they only had 3 episodes. The episodes was like an hour and a half. It felt like you was watching a movie, and of course, y'all know that this is just the kind of prequel from the world of John Wick. So if you a John Wick fan, then you would definitely be a fan of this. I think the 3rd episode came out the other night. I have not got to watch it yet at all. But I'm kind of saving it. As like I don't want to watch it because I know it's gonna be the last one that I get to watch. So, but I did watch the first 2, and baby, they had that thing on and popping. Okay. Sierra said, I'm sorry, I'm trying to. No one will save you. Explain where the alien fit in at based on the ending. Maybe I'll turn my head and miss something. Well, I don't want to spoil it for nobody that didn't see it, but yeah, I didn't really fully get that daggone ending, honey. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I was like, I feel like they accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. It was just like she was fighting for her life. Okay, she was fighting for the right. She was definitely fighting. Torian Gen V is something special. Yes, yes, it is. Candy Love said, I gotta watch Gen V. Yeah, Gen V is very good, man. It really is. Love Gen V. Torian said, the Continental tens across the board. Okay. Yeah, they did a great job. I wish it was longer. I wish it was longer than just 3 episodes, man. Kendall said, I really like the Continental. Gotta watch episode 3. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? Because I'm a binge watcher. I know everybody's not. So if it's a show that's good, I could go through the episodes like nobody business. And then I always have that habit of leaving like the last 2 or the last one because I don't want it to end. But in this case, they only got 3 episodes. So it's like, I'm really trying to drag it out. But I know I'm going to have to go ahead and watch it and get it over with. Torian said the 3rd episode was so freaking good. I know it was, man. I know it was. Oh man, I gotta watch episode 3. Okay. Kendall is not horror. It's I don't know if you want to call them superheroes. It depends on the way you look at it. It's superhero / super villain. Okay, you don't know who's the good guy or who's the bad guy, but it's not really horror. Now it can be disgusting. I'm gonna tell you that it can be disgusting. All right, but it's not hard. Okay, but I did enjoy that first episode of Continental, and I forget the actor's name, but the one that was playing Frankie, I absolutely love him. I kind of wanted him to be around for a little bit longer. I was like, no, Frankie, no. Okay, I know him from Animal Kingdom, and I loved him in there, so I was absolutely here for it. I'm just they doing a really excellent job um with that show. And I'm trying to see. Okay, it's one more, and then we're gonna go into the movies of you know, movies and TV shows that's coming out for October. So Heist 88. I did get to watch this. This was on Showtime. This came out September 29th. Of course, you got Courtney B. Vance. He played in it, and I believe he produced it along with his wife Angela Bassett. It was based off of a true story. Kind of have mixed feelings with this one, but I'll be wanting to support the black people. Plus, when it's something that's based on real life, it intrigues me. And after I watched it, I end up going and looking up the actual, case and what went down, because you had these people that was trying to get together, honey, to still, what was it, $80 million, something like that. And a heist, child. A hot mess, okay? A hot daggone mess. So those was just my honorable mentions and some of the things that I did get to go back and check out, because sometimes I will tell you guys movies and TV shows to look for, but I may not even get to go and look at it myself when I first tell y'all about it, because just my schedule be busy. So those was the ones that I did get to check out of all the ones that I told y'all about in September. And of course, anything that I talk about in these videos, like I share them on social media. Sometimes y'all will see me sharing the trailers for different stuff that's coming out. I'll share, the posters, and just let y'all know the dates to look out for certain things. And I'll tell y'all things that I think would be good. So that's what we got with that. Okay, Candy Love said Heist 88. I watched this morning. Okay. Demarcus Vaughn says, what do you think about Robert Townsend directing Force Episode 6? You know what, Demarcus, you just always got to talk about power. We not talking about power, but nah, shout out to Robert Townsend. I love that he directed it. I love, that he just still out here doing his thing. Put some respect on his name. I'm not mad at it at all. Heist 88 was good. Courtney B. Vance did his thing. Yeah, I love him as an actor. And so, I always love seeing our beautiful black people doing their thing. So, we're gonna go ahead and start getting into these movies and TV shows to look out for out here in these streets. Okay. I'm gonna see if it's gonna let me share the screen without any problem. So we have wait, child. I can't even see what the heck I'm showing up here. Let me see something. We gonna have to work it out, because I got to see what I'm looking at here. Okay. So yes, you guys, we have Chucky, the TV show. I watched this. I like Chucky. Like I just was already mentioning, even though some of the movies are goofy as I don't know what, and they make me laugh, I definitely don't look at him as no daggone scary nothing. But we do have Chucky that started back October 4th. I think they on the third season. I like the first season. I don't think I like the second season as much. And then, that's on Sci-Fi and USA. And that came back October 4th for anybody that's into that. But yeah, I thought they did good as far as the daggone TV show. I mean, look, I ain't mad at them. They getting their coins, okay? They done made 50,000 different types of movies with him. And now I think they're more so back to like a lot of the original people that came from the original movies. And then we also have child, okay, because y'all know my thing always gotta be acting crazy and acting out. And then we have, of course, Loki, which needs no introduction whatsoever. Okay. Came out October 5th. I did watch the first episode of that. I was looking forward to this because I really, really loved season one. It was actually one of my favorites out of the you know, Marvel movies or Marvel TV shows that came out. And I'm interested to see what they are going to be doing and what direction we going to be going in from here. I definitely was looking forward to this and looking forward to see, what he who remains, okay, Jonathan Majors was going to be doing up in here. So I definitely, I'm here for this. Hopefully it won't disappoint because I don't know, sometimes since the first season was good, we may not be able to get it as good the second time around, but we shall see, right? And then we also, and these is like just in order of how they're like the dates that they coming out, right? So I didn't put them into separate categories like I sometimes do as far as the network. So we had Chucky October 4th, Loki October 5th, and then you have Lupin. I don't know how many people was watching this October 5th on Netflix. I actually like season 1 and 2 of this, and I think that Netflix, even though I ain't really paying, them too much mind right now, okay? They ain't got my updated account information to go into my daggone account because they've been doing too much lately. But I will give them credit where credit is due, that when it comes to like international shows and the African shows and things of that nature, I think they do a really good job. And I do like this show. I do want to see what's going to be happening with him in season 3. I don't know if anybody was checking that out. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Hey Alicia, thanks for coming back. Oh, okay. Torian said his review for Exorcist Believers coming tomorrow. Yeah, I've been seeing some mixed reviews on that one. Kendall says Dreaming West Black on Showtime is also an interesting show. She's on episode 2. Oh, let me write that down. Y'all know I'll be looking for shows. And I forgot. I don't even remember who it was, but when me and EJ was on a live, somebody told me about Motherland Fort Salem. I still haven't got a chance to watch it, but shout out, because I'll be asking y'all if y'all know anything. Please do tell me about it so I could check it out too. And I could tell other people about it, right? So I definitely appreciate that. But usually Kendall is pretty good with that. She will send me different trailers. She send me different movies. But some of y'all, okay, be holding back on you, girl. Y'all don't be telling me about things I need to know. So if y'all do know any things that's good, please do tell me about it. Hey, Samara. Thank you. Why would we need a Dream Girl Part 2, DeMarcus? Are you serious right now? Torian says I actually like Chucky show. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think they do an okay job with it, to be honest with y'all. Yes, Loki is definitely one of the best shows. Absolutely, hands down. Sierra says Chucky is cool. Yeah, I'll be watching them old Chuckies cracking up. The thing be cracking me up. Oh, hey, thanks for joining. I don't know if I've ever seen you before, but welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in the den, and thank you. Okay, I'm trying to rock my little witch hat. I don't wear this nowhere else. I got this last year. It's been in the closet all year, and I pulled it out especially today because I was like, I'm not doing 2 separate videos. Okay, this is gonna be an all-in-one, and we're gonna do some clippings of the clipping. which I don't normally do, but hey, right, it's the first time for everything, and practice makes perfect. Yes, 55 more. Okay, I need y'all to go ahead and hit that like. Okay, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I'm trying to get to that thou. Okay, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in. So yeah, we got Lupin. Then we are moving over to the burial, which this looks like it's gonna be good. Okay, I'm checking for this. Jamie Foxx been really, really busy. He been in a lot of stuff ever since we seen him in what was the one that came on Netflix? They Clone Tyrone. I done seen about 5 other movies that got him in there. So this is another one that's inspired by true events. It's a lawyer that helps a funeral home owner save his family business. And what's going on? It's saying page unresponsive. My freaking Wi-Fi about to act up. But a funeral home owner saves his family business from a corporate burner, exposing a complex web of race, power, and injustice. And it's Jamie Foxx and also Tommy Lee Jones. I'm here for this. I want to see what's going down up in here. And I love stuff that's based off of real life things. That always intrigue me, even though we know that they're going to change it and, glorify it and whatever else, in the Hollywood sense of it. But this is going to be on Prime. And this, I believe, is it already out? October 6th, I think. So yeah, this definitely caught my eye. I remember when I first seen the trailer a while back. Or is it October 13th? It's October 13th. Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay, make sure I got that right. And I ain't even been using my daggone banners. I'll be making all these banners and then I forget to use them. But, y'all get the gist of it. So that one is going to be on Prime. Okay, the Prime and Prime and Prime. And then we have Pet Cemetery Bloodlines. I'm actually kind of intrigued to see this one. And the only reason why I'm intrigued to see it is because this is the prequel, right? And I noticed they've been doing that a lot, even with Saw X. We going back in time with John when, he was dealing with his cancer and all that other stuff, child. Because I said, I don't know why y'all keep making all these saws, but, that's what they do. I think horror movies really started that off with just how many of them that come out, okay? Because it'd be like 20 damn Halloweens and they still just be coming and coming and coming. But I think this one would intrigue me because this is supposedly the start of it all. Like, this is back in 1969. We got Judd Cranwell, who dreams of leaving Ludlow, Maine behind, and he soon discovers the senator's secret buried inside and is forced to face a dark family, family story that will keep him forever united. And I'm like, I'm going to check it out. I ain't even gonna lie. Now, is it gonna be good? I don't know. All right, but I believe that this is on let me make sure I give y'all the right information. Okay, yes, this will be coming out on Paramount. Okay. Paramount. Yo, Paramount be coming with some stuff too. Y'all gotta watch out for them. Paramount be coming out with some stuff. What's the other one? Apple is definitely giving people the business. So those is 2 networks that, definitely is doing some things. And Peacock too is another one, right? So this one will be on Paramount, and I think this was October 6th too. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check it out now. I may not get to check it out right away, of course, but whenever I get a chance, I definitely will, and I will give y'all the update on what the heck I thought was going on. No, the burial is not scary. The burial is not scary, Kendall. It's not scary. I know they do have a lot of stuff that's coming out for, of course, Halloween since it's October, but it's definitely not scary. Um, so let's see what else we got here. Because you know what I noticed to you guys, I was kind of disappointed, but I mean, because of this writer strike, some of the things that I had on the list, because I always try to double check, because I had already did these from like a couple of weeks back, and remember I told you I was originally supposed to do this last week, and then of course, I had to push it. So some of the things I had originally on the list is not even, you know what I mean, coming out anymore because of the whole thing that happened with the writer's strike and the actor strike. They actually got pushed back. So, like, let's say, for instance, I had Craven the Hunter on my list. That was supposed to come on out on October 6th. Apparently, that got pushed back. I had something else called Miranda's Victim that was supposed to come out October 6th. And that one really had piqued my interest because it was based on a true story, and it was saying that she went through an abusive situation that rocked the world and it changed the legal system. So I'm wondering, since the name of it is Miranda's Victim, is she the reason that we have Miranda's rights? You understand what I'm saying? And it really had intrigued me. So I'm gonna still be on the lookout for those and see if I can find out what date those is coming out. We also had something else called Damsel that's supposed to come out on Netflix, and it had Angela Bassett in it, and that one was surrounding like type of what do you call that, like a that, what is the daggone word, I forget the freaking name of it, y'all, to come back to me. All right, but nonetheless, those three got pushed back because of the whole writer strike thing, right? Just like with Rap-ish, that was supposed to come out in August, that got pushed to November. And of course, we will be doing reviews on that when it do come out. But unfortunately, those was like three that I had to take off my list. It was like three or four of them because they not coming. So those are gonna be ones that I'm gonna keep an eye on, and I will definitely let y'all know if I hear anything else about them. But then we got Doom Patrol. I don't know how many people watch Doom Patrol, but I rock with Doom Patrol. Okay, my son had put me onto this. I definitely was rocking with it. I love Brandon Fraser in here. And it's gonna be the last season for them, okay? HBO giving all these daggone shows the damn chop, okay? The chop and block. So this was coming back for the last season, October 12th. And that is on I don't know why my thing keep talking about the pages is what you call it. That of course is on HBO. All right. And I'm mad at that. I like Doom Patrol. Okay. So I don't know, y'all. They want to take away all the shows. Thank you so much for joining the membership. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I gotta start putting out some things for the membership too. Kendall, I'm sorry because I know you be under the pressure. All right, you everybody moderator at this point. But if you have any ideas of what I can do for my first membership video or live, hit your girl up and let me know, because I don't know, but I want to do something special. I do want to start doing some type of membership videos. I know I haven't done anything as of yet, but I'm gonna be working on that too. Torian said the next trivia night you should do horror movie. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Because I remember on the last one I did a couple of horrors, and I was like, "Dang, I should have saved those for Halloween." Like, since it's Halloween time, wasn't even thinking about it. But I do have a lot of stuff up there. I don't know how much of it is actually like horror stuff. But yes. Alicia said, especially since I live alone. When I live with my sister, I would watch it because that's what she likes. As you can see, yes, I love me some horror, honey. I do. And you know what's so crazy about it? I don't know why I love horror so much, but then I don't like to see like blood in real life. I don't like needles. I don't like to see nobody get a needle. I don't like to give a needle. I don't like to get a needle. I can't stand nobody daggone rats. I cannot stand to see rats in a movie. I will watch any other kind of movie, but the minute they show a rat, I'll be like, oh hell to the no. You got to get up out of here. So it's weird, but I love horror movies. It's so weird. Okay. And then, of course, this is what Torian was just talking about as far as Exorcist. Okay, Believer. The Exorcist Believer. All right, this of course came out October 6th as well. When two girls disappear into the woods and return 3 days later with no memory of what happened to them. The father of one girl seeks out, okay, Chris McNeil. I don't know if I want to go to the movies for this. Y'all know I always tell y'all I don't go to the movies too often. So I could see myself eventually watching this, but it probably will be here right in my damn house. I'm going to just keep it real. The only other thing that I wanted to go to the movies to see was, what was it? It was, Dad, how the heck I forget the name of it? The Denzel movie, and then maybe Thor would have been like the only two that I would have been interested in going to the, movies to see, but I have no, you know, but just letting y'all know about it. Okay, now this is one that I'm definitely here for. Kendall did send this to me, and I already had it on my list. I was already on the lookout for it because I know that what is his name? Let me make sure I say the name right. I don't know, y'all. Something going on with my daggone Wi-Fi right now, honey. All right. Trying to mess us up. But um child, I don't know what's happening right now. Like my computer is possessed, okay? And so, oh, you want to talk about horror? We gonna give you some horror. So we have the House of Usher, right? And I actually know that this filmmaker, he's done a lot of work on a lot of different projects, but he's done two things on Netflix already previous to this that I was into, okay? And that I enjoyed. One was Midnight Mass, and I can't think of what the other one was, but I noticed that he usually works with the same actors in a lot of them, right? But of course, they're not playing the same role in each one, they're different. So that already had me intrigued, and that already had me interested in seeing it. And it's called The Fall of House Usher. To secure their fortune and their future. Um, a minute, let me change that. Okay. So to secure their fortune and their future, two ruthless siblings build a family dynasty that begins to crumble when the heirs mysteriously die one by one. I am going to be watching this, y'all. I sure am. Okay. Because, like I said, I enjoyed the other ones that they came out with. So I'm definitely um here for this. And then we have John Carpenter, which I just was talking about him earlier. We have John Carpenter's Suburban Screams. Okay, this is a mini series coming from him, an exploration of true tales of terror, sorry, y'all, that took place in a seemingly perfect American hometown. And I will be checking this out, okay? Because I rocks with John Carpenter. And this is coming on October 13th, okay, on Peacock. And I just was saying how Peacock been giving us, some more things that people need to be paying attention to them. Most definitely. All right. So we got John Carpenter's Suburban Screams, a miniseries that will be coming on Peacock October 13th. Then we getting back on over, okay, ease on down the road. Going to Disney, okay. And over at Disney, they are going to be giving us, child, my computer acting all kind of crazy right now, y'all, but we still going to rock with it, right? And so over at Disney, they will be giving us Goosebumps, right? And I was never really into Goosebumps, but I can remember my son always making me buy him the daggone Goosebumps books. All right. And this will be coming October 13th on Disney. Of course, inspired by the R.L. Stein worldwide best-selling books, right? The series is going to follow a group of high schoolers as they embark on a shadowy, twisted journey to investigate the tragic passing of 3 decades earlier of a teen. Okay. So who knows? You may want to check that out with the kiddies. All right. Let me see what y'all talking about. Kendall says I'm looking forward to Rap-ish. Yes, I am too, girl. I am. I was reviewing the first one, so I'm definitely gonna review it when it comes back. And oh, Equalizer 3. Thank you. Yes, that's definitely what it was. I don't know why. Sometimes my mom be going blank with things, y'all. That's why I got y'all here. I appreciate it. Because I don't know why I could not remember the name for nothing. My mom went blank. So then, I don't know if anybody ever watched this show. This also comes from Prime, and I didn't even know it was still on. A show called Upload. It's actually, I watched season 1. I did not watch season 2. Like I said, I didn't even realize that it was still coming on. And apparently, they are on season 3 now, and it's basically kind of like a comedy, type of situation, right? Where it's people that have actually you know, passed away, right? And so a man who's able to choose his own afterlife after he ultimately untimely, I'm sorry, y'all, after his untimely death by having his consciousness uploaded into a viral world. It's actually a very good show. So I want to catch up on it when I get the chance. I don't know when I'm gonna get that chance, but I just thought that I would mention it to you guys. I don't know how many people are up on it. It comes out October 20th on Prime. If you haven't already been watching it, if you've never seen the first season, then I'll definitely would say go check it out, see what you think about it. If you like it, come back and let me know. If you don't like it, come back and let me know, what you thought about it. But apparently they already up to season 3. Then we have Bosch Legacy, which I know I remember mentioning this to you guys when they was on the first season, so they're back for another season as well. If you was never watching the original Bosch, I would definitely say to check that out because I always thought that was good. I have not got a chance to get into the Bosch Legacy, which is basically a spinoff, and I don't know if it comes from the same people that was doing the original one, but I definitely could tell you that the original one was good. Okay, so and this one is basically Bosch embarking on his, next chapter of his career, and he finds himself working with his one-time enemy. And I definitely would, tell people to go ahead and check that out, right? And so that's also October 20th and also on Prime. Now, this is another one that I'm definitely looking forward to. Ever since I saw the preview for it, I was ready for it immediately. Okay. And that is, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm kind of having a delay, so just bear with me. But that is Killers of the Flower Moon, right? And this is with Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, October 20th. And I think it's Robert De Niro in here too, if I'm not mistaken, right? And it's a members of the Osage tribe in the United States are murdered under mysterious circumstances and in the 1920s, sparking a major FBI investigation involving J. Edgar Hoover. Okay, I'm going to check this out. Absolutely. Um, Michelle Wallace says, I love Bosch. I didn't know it came back on. Yes, it's very good. Very good. Sierra says season 1 was good. I don't know about last season or this one. Okay. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Oh, Torian said, Goosebumps was my itch back in the day. Okay. Yeah, man. They got a little mini series going on. I'm gonna check it out and see what it's talking about. So, then we move on to, hopefully it'll let me finish this, y'all, because it keeps freezing on me. All right, we got a little delay going on. Little delay. Child, they done made a Milli Vanilli documentary. Okay, I don't know that I need to watch this because I was there in real time. Girl, you know it's true. I was there. Okay, you had to be there. But for whatever reason, they got a documentary on them, and it will be coming on the 24th. Also coming from Paramount. This is another one that's coming from Paramount Plus. Okay, giving y'all what went down about Milli Vanilli, okay, and they foolishness and foolery because they had everybody fooled. I remember my mama had them albums and she was jamming them out, okay, on repeat. So this is coming soon, of course, October 24th on Paramount for anybody that may be interested. I didn't even know they was doing anything with them. I'm like, for real? A movie, a documentary about Milli Vanilli? I'm like, okay. So yeah, that's going on there. And then we have I already talked about this. Basically, what I was telling y'all is that this, of course, is the spinoff of American Horror Story. You have American Horror Stories, which is different anthology stories, right? Each episode is something different. There's standalone episodes, and basically delivering into horror myths and legends and lore. And that one is going to be October 26th. It's basically just like a Halloween special that's going to be strictly, just 4 episodes in honor of Halloween time. And I'll probably do a review on that if I get the time. Of course, that's on, FX and the Hulu, okay, where y'all can catch those if anybody is interested. So that's American Horror Stories, October 26th, coming to you, coming soon come on FX and Hulu, right? And last but not least, I honestly don't know what the heck this thing is supposed to be about. I remember when I saw the preview for it, but I don't know. And I remember that Twitter was in an uproar. Okay, everybody was sharing and talking about it, but I have no clue what's supposed to be happening inside of this daggone movie. Okay, so maybe some people could tell me about it. But this is of course, child, my thing is just a freezing. Five Nights at Freddy's. I think I seen Tori and make a comment about this in the comments. My thing is on the hold right now, y'all. I can't even do nothing with it. It's not even letting me press the comments. It's not letting me press nothing. So give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. But the trailer intrigued me. And like I said, I seen Twitter going crazy. Okay. The reins over this and sharing it every which way. And this is supposed to be coming out I think it's on Peacock and theaters. I'm not. I wish this thing would come up so I could look at it and I could tell y'all the exact information, but it seemed like it want to play games. And it comes out October 27th. Now it says a security guard begins working at Freddy's Favorites Pizza. And so on his first night on the job, he realizes that the night shift, child, my Wi-Fi is just acting a mess. You know how that is whenever you got company, stuff want to show out. So I guess it's that time that it want to show out. But Torian says, I'm curious about Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I'm curious about it too. I want to see what it's going to be talking about. And Let's see what else y'all was saying. Yes, girl, you know it's true. Sorry and Reloaded says, I'm looking forward to Killer of the Flower Moon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too. It looked really, really good from the preview. No goosebumps for me. I love You Afraid of the Dark. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, the trailer does look good. But I don't know what's going on, y'all. My internet is acting crazy. But at least it let me get through mostly all of it before it started acting crazy. But, just to kind of go over it again, we had Chucky coming in at number 1. That came on October 4th. And then we had Get me up out of here. Oh, Lord. Okay, they just booted me out. They kicked my stuff off. They didn't want me to finish. They didn't want me to live my best life. I always gotta be something that go wrong in one of my lives. It was going too smooth. They was like, yeah, no. Okay. Oh God. Mm-mm-mm. But anyway, y'all, that was basically my list. At least we made it through the whole thing before it cut me off, right? So of course we had Chucky, which was October 4th on Sci-Fi. We had Loki on Disney, October 5th. And then we had The Exorcist Believer, October 6th, The Burial, October 6th on Prime. Okay, Killers of the Flower Moon, that's going to be coming through on October 20th on Apple TV. I definitely want to see that. We had Pet Cemetery Bloodlines, also October 6th, that's Paramount Plus. All right. Lupin, that was going to be on season 3, October 5th on Netflix. And then October 12th, we have The Fall of the House of Usher. You know, October 13th is John Carpenter's Suburban Screams on Peacock. We was talking about the Goosebumps series that's coming October 13th to Disney. Then we talked about, you know, Millie Vanilli Child. And for whatever reason, they want to bring a documentary about them October 24th on Paramount. And the last one we was talking about was Five Nights at Freddy when they so rudely, okay, interrupted me and threw me up out of here. And you know, Five Nights at Freddy's, I should say. So, you know, of course, that's October 27th. Um, and that was basically what I had, you know, you guys, for today. Just another couple of honorable mentions. Of course, you have Sisters in the Oval coming back the 17th and the 18th, and y'all already know I do reviews on that. We also got the BET Awards October 10th. I don't know how many people actually still tune in for those, because, child, I haven't seen the last couple of awards. I used to always be here for awards, and I definitely done fell off where those is concerned. But anybody that's interested in that, they have that. And then one that surprised me that I did not have on my 2023 okay bingo card. We got Frasier coming back after 20 years. I said, what? You know, I don't know how many people watched Frasier now. I wasn't a big Cheers fan, but I can say that I caught a couple of episodes of Frasier. And for whatever reason, that's coming back, and that's going to be on Paramount, and I believe that's October 11th. So I was like, oh, that came out of nowhere, you know. I mean, Kelsey Grammer has like produced his share of good shows. So I don't know. That's interesting. But definitely some of the episodes that used to crack me up on there. Um I don't know what y'all think about that, right? But you know, as always, you know, I always tell y'all if you do watch anything that's off of my list, of course, come back, let me know that you checked it out, what you thought about it, if you liked it, okay. Thank me later. And if you didn't, then be like, Tamika, that was trash. It's okay. Like, let me know either way, and let me know some of the stuff that you guys are checking out so that I can get into it and I can tell other people about it, and you know, they could be able to get into it. Um yeah. Let me see. Child, they kicked me on out of here, honey. Kendall said, I haven't watched an award show in years. Yeah, I remember we was just talking about that too. I might check it out. It depends who's there. Some that I'll be wanting to watch. That used to be hilarious. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see that they was bringing that back. Okay, Kendall said she used to watch Frasier. Yeah, definitely had oh, found on NBC. I did hear about that. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of that one. And I haven't got to check out I think the other one was Irrational. I said I want to check out. I haven't got to check that one out either. But you know, of course, if I do check out any of these other ones, I will definitely update y'all and let y'all know what I thought about them. And I appreciated that. Um, and of course, you know, if anybody comes through on the replay, let me know replay gang you came by. Okay, definitely tell me what some of your favorites are as far as the horror movies. If you do watch any, you know, which ones you like this time of the year or any time. Tell me any other ones that I may not know about that I could go ahead and check out. And, you know, just the same thing. If you know any other movies and shows that are coming out for this month that I may have missed sometimes when I don't get to talk about some of them inside of, you know, these lives, then I will put them on the community tag and let y'all know that These are ones that I didn't get to talk about, and that y'all should be on the lookout for these too. If you're not following me on social media, I am Tamika's Den on everything. Okay, I'm everywhere. Tamika's Den, Facebook, Instagram. I'm on Twitch now too, but child, I feel old because I don't know what the heck is going on and how to even work that thing. I gotta figure that out. That's why I be kind of trying to do one thing at a time and not do too many things because it'd be a mess, right? But let me see. P.S. Beloved said, when we get off of here, I'm about to go binge watch The Changeling. Another good scary movie was The Ring. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I don't know how I left that off. Yes, The Ring and The Grudge. And let me say, America be biting, okay? They always want to redo people movies. All right. If they ain't redoing somebody movie, then they doing, turning a TV show into a movie, or they turning a movie into a TV show, or we getting a remake, and I'm sick of it. Okay, I'm over it. I need y'all to get your own ideas, but the original Japanese version, fire, okay, of The Ring and The Grudge is much better than the American versions. I meant to mention that, and I forgot because I didn't put it in my notes. But I'm right here with you, okay? We here, definitely. And I heard that they was trying to remake the Train to Busan, and I wish they wouldn't because I like the original one of that, and I do not think that they are going to be able to do it with the American version, okay? And then Sierra says, how do you like the First Lady of BMF? I have not got to watch it yet. It is on my list as well. Maybe I'll watch that later after I get off of here, because I'm gonna try to just relax the rest of the day, and I'm probably gonna watch The Continental too. I'm trying to hold out, but I do want to see what happened in that third episode. So definitely. But I appreciate all of y'all. Kendall said, when the trailers drop on my feed, I'll pass them to you. Thank you, Kendall. Yes, Kendall always usually let me know about movies and send me trailers. I appreciate it because I be asking all of y'all to tell me, but it's only a few that actually come back and tell me. And the same thing with my trivia is like, if y'all have any ideas on things that I could use for trivia, things you want to see, maybe certain genres or themes or whatever, definitely, let me know. And I may not be able to get to it right away, but as soon as I can, I will. Um, Thank you, Roman Curtis, for coming through. Of course, thank you, Kendall, for being here. Alicia Smith, Kenzie Love, Torian, um, Samara Barney, definitely appreciate Zaria, Demarcus Vaughn, Zary, Sierra, thank you again, PS Love, for joining the membership and becoming a part of the family. Okay, we are glad to have you, Lady Virtue. Definitely appreciate all you guys for stopping in. You don't have to, taking time out of your day to spend with me. I do appreciate it very, very, very much. Okay. So I don't know if y'all have any other suggestions or any other movies that y'all want to put up there. We've actually been up here almost an hour and a half. I wasn't expecting to be up here this long, but we got into some things. And, I don't get to do this too often. I'm kind of getting more used to the lives now, a little something, something. I remember when I first was starting out with these. But as far as things that I'm doing reviews on, y'all already know me, Moochie, and EJ do the power reviews together. Um, we do that every Monday, so we'll be talking about this episode 6 on Monday. I don't know what they think about it. They don't know what I think about it. So we're gonna have some discussions and find out what we all think about it. My recap for that episode is up. Like I said, I do love at the lockup. That's up right now. I've been kind of slow. Usually I'll be going hard, but in the middle of October, I am gonna be doing, of course, Sisters, the Oval. That's gonna be added on. I'm also thinking about doing an overall of the American Horror Stories. Me and Moochie still trying to talk behind the scenes and see if we could come up with anything, even if it's an overall about the Continental. We'll see. I'll keep y'all posted on that. What else is going on? Trivia, like I said, will be the second Saturday of the month. So, Kim, what you should be watching will be continuing the first Saturday of the month. The fourth Sunday is Throwback Sunday. Every other Thursday, we do movie night with the ladies. As myself, Muchella Reviews, and EJ. Just call me EJ. EJ, the TV junkie. We get together and we do a Thursday night movie night with, just all different kind of movies. I'm actually trying to add in 2 new segments, right? I don't want to say too much until I'm ready to do it. I'm just trying to figure out, is that going to be once a month or is that going to be every 2 weeks? And then I need y'all, if you are a member, let me know what you would be interested in me talking about as far as doing a member video or a members live, what you think you would want to hear from me, because I want to start getting some stuff going in there too. So that's really all I have right now, you guys. Yeah, pretty much. That's what we got. Um, let's see. Sierra says thoroughly enjoyed Awake on BT Plus next week. Gonna be good. Oh, okay. I don't think I know about that one either. Listen, I need to catch up on some stuff though. Some things I don't be getting to watch as fast as I would like to, because honey, just life be life, and that's why I had to cut a lot of stuff down and kind of switch my schedule up. Thank you, Kendall. I so appreciate you. So yeah, y'all, let me know if y'all do get to check out any of those, what y'all thought about them, what you liked, what you didn't like, all that good stuff. Hit that like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, comment, share, all that stuff. It really makes such a big difference and helps us out a lot when y'all do that. And give me a wave, let me know you came by, put some flames up in the sky. But that's it, y'all. Till next time. All right, Hulu. Thank y'all for coming through.